We are now.
Oh, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, again for the second time, and welcome to Hometown Cable. This is Bill Chase and cameraman Calvin Castine. They get them always mixed up.
They all look alike.
And Calvin today has a microphone to try to keep me in line. And remember, always when I'm doing the play-by-play, according to certain people in the management, that my opinion is not necessarily those of the management. That's what I want to know about. What's up with that disclaimer you throw on every time I'm doing a play-by-play now?
We haven't done that in years.
Oh, yeah? I heard it was on yesterday. I got my informants over here, you know.
Oh, yeah?
This is Varsity Girls High School soccer action. Northern Adirondack Bobcats against the Peru Indians. Beat Peru. Go Cherubusco. Hey, what is up with that disclaimer you're throwing on there every time I do the play-by-play? Come on, the whole...
Somebody is tugging on your leg, Bill.
Somebody's tugging on... I have not... What have I said?
We only did that once. That was a Seton boys basketball game.
Oh, yeah?
That's the only time. That was 2 years ago.
Seton boys basketball, how come?
Can't remember.
All right.
But that's the only time we've done that. But we can start doing it on a regular basis if you'd like. No, at the beginning of every show, maybe that's what they saw. At the beginning of every show, there's something that New Channels has that says that all the opinions expressed are
not necessarily
not theirs, but we're still using the same one, even though it's Time Warner now. We're still using the one that says New Channels. So that might be what somebody saw.
Oh, okay, yeah. All right.
Or they're pulling on your leg, trying to get you going. They know how easy going you are, Bill, and how hard you are to get stirred up. So maybe they...
this is the easy going Bill Chase here today, folks. Not the tyrant that everybody knows. And NAC is on the attack. That was Jamie Shaughnessy. April Miller trying to put it in the middle, so we'll end that conversation and go concentrate on this girls' soccer game. The Bobcats have suffered 2 setbacks last week, both overtime games. A 2-1 loss to PHS and a 1-0 loss to Beatmantown. And now they didn't have a game on Saturday, and another Division I opponent, the Peru Indians, come in here to Ellenburg to play the host Bobcats. The Indians, well, don't have the starting lineup.
You don't?
Well, you got the
roster.
We got the roster. This is number 10, Hamilton.
Ruth Hamilton.
Ruthie Hamilton. Yeah, I used to know Ruth Hamilton.
This is her.
No, not Ruth Hamilton. Ruby. I used to know a Ruby Hamilton.
That's her nickname, Ruby. She's 38 years old.
Uh-oh. What a ball there. Ed Morrison coming out to make a nice save. Number 4. That was Delora. Tracy Delora. And Elizabeth Pasha clears it for the Bobcats. Up front on the Bobcats is April Miller over on the left side. Jamie Shaughnessy now with the ball on the right. Angela Curry, Darcy Rabidou, Kirsten Sheehan, Molly Felch, Amanda Chase, Elizabeth Pasha, Tiffany Leonard, and Missy LeClaire are the other starters. There's a nice ball. Free is Shaughnessy. Shoot it down, Jamie. And number 20 for Peru. That would be, how'd you say that? Amanda Watt, top of the list, remember?
Amanda, top of the list,
Brussel making the defensive play there. Bobcats still got the Indians in their end of the field. And it'll be a Peru throw. 21 taking the throw. Shapur.
We learned some new names over the weekend when we were in Line Mountain, Bill.
We learned some new names.
Yeah. 8 syllables.
Well, I don't have a Line Mountain name that I can't pronounce.
In your own mind. You can't even pronounce Eric
Owen. There's a nice ball there. Oh, from April Miller to Darcy Rabidou from about 20 yards out. And she puts it over the top of the goal. Goal kick. Who's the keeper for Peru? Let me see. I can't figure it out. They don't have it.
Don't have it listed?
They got numbers down. They don't have it indicated. Brussel is number 20. Kelly Coyer is number 13. Casey DeMoody is number 19.
Casey who?
DeMoody.
Dermody?
Dermody?
D-E-R-M-O-D-Y or something like that?
Dermody, 19. Everett's number 8. Helen Sherman.
Ooh.
Number 3. Bobcat coach Brian Bouye yelling at his team, get organized. He wants them to be more organized on the offensive end, where they happen to be at the moment. Bonville's number 2, Jody Bonville. I wonder if that's Billy Bonville's daughter. Doreen Boyton's number 9. Aaron Campbell's number 5.
Billy Bonville, that the wrestling referee?
Wrestling official, football, sometimes football official, sometimes soccer official, and sometimes umpire. That's Delora. Teresa Delora, number 4. Angela Perez is number 7. We said Ruth Hamilton, number 10. Nikki Vitti is 14. Brooke Mayette is number 11. Becky Joseph, number 18. Jill Hughes is number 12. Melissa Fulton's number 6. Amy Edwards, number 16. And Holly DeGroot, number 24. Is that right?
Sounds right to me.
All right, we'll go with DeGroot, Brousseau. And what was that other one that you said I screwed up on?
Spur?
DeBooty?
Dermody.
I don't know. Today's referees are in the long pants is Nubby O'Connell and his partner on the far side of the field, Rocket Ron Rivard.
Rocket's got a jacket on and long pants, and Nubby's got a long pants and short sleeve shirt.
Yeah.
They couldn't get together, could they?
Nubby said he worked out on the golf course today. The wind blowing off the lake. He went home about 2 o'clock and he was froze and he hasn't warmed up yet. And that's why he's in the long pants. Delora pushing the ball into the Bobcat end.
Put something on besides a short sleeve shirt might help him foul out.
Oh well, as long as they call a good game, does it really matter how they look?
I don't care how they look.
Darcy Rabideau with a nice chip. Jamie Shaughnessy's going to put the pressure on the defense. And Fulton was able to clear it up. Melissa Fulton, Rabideau picks up the loose ball. Finds Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy over to Miller. Miller unable to get there. Missy LeClaire runs it down with the left foot. She puts it in on the goalie. And it's one of them girls in this lineup. Which one, we don't know. Maybe it's Campbell, number 5. I don't know why I think that. There's Delora again. She must be Vinny's sister. Vinny Delora plays for the varsity boys. She gets it to Hamilton, but Sheehan prevents Hamilton from doing anything. Oh, that's offsides. Yes. Okay. And offsides is called on number 13. Coyer, Kelly Coyer. Played almost 10 minutes here. Well, closer to 9. Not a very good, or not a long kick. Hamilton puts it towards the goal. Debbie Morrison watches it go out of bounds. Goal kick for the Bobcats. Okay. Debbie Morrison, well, she doesn't get a lot on that kick. Amanda Chase prevented Delora. Well, Delora still got it. Kicks it out to the wing. Hamilton trying to get by. Well, that's Jamie LeBaire now in the game. Holly Felch bounces off Hamilton. Hamilton with the left foot. And Coyer was there, but ball went into the arms of Debbie Morrison. Shaughnessy, she saves it. Nice play by Jamie Shaughnessy. Finds April Miller at midfield. That's picked off by Fulton. No, that was Everett. Not Fulton. They look a lot alike. Tall and skinny. Hamilton with the throw. Now Paja has the ball. She tries to push it up the right side, and it's out of bounds. Hamilton will take the throw in. She's looking for Shapur, number 21. That gets by her. Kirsten Sheehan bounces it off in number 14. Vitti. And the Bobcats retain possession here. With a throw in right in front of their bench. Felch throws it in. That was picked off by one of the Peru players. Missy LeClaire at midfield now. Coyer, well, that was Everett kicking the ball up on the right side for the Indians. There's a nice little push by Elizabeth Paja, and the referee picks that up. So it's going to be a direct kick from the right side. Looks like DeGroot takes the kick. This is just a little short one. Short passes. That's Boyton with the moves, and she scores. Right, number 9, Boyton, taking a shot, making the moves around Darcy Rabideau. And the Indians are on top with 29-24 left here in the opening half, 1-0.
I think that goal, Bill, is a good example of what happens when you shoot out there around the 18.
Yeah, that's just right. You got to shoot the ball. A lot of that going on actually in soccer now, as kids, they're not shooting from the 18. They're trying to go in 12-yard, 6-yard line, shake hands with the goalie, and then try to put the ball in the net. But Boyton with a nice shot finds the right-hand corner of the net, and the Indians are on top, 1-0. And the Bobcat scorers, as they have been a little slow to put the visiting team's goal up on the scoreboard.
Let them wait.
They'll usually do until someone yells. Boyton there with the ball, but loses it. April Miller to Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy's free. Shaughnessy, she's going in there. Shaughnessy, oh, what a save.
Oh, look at that.
Free ball. And a dangerous play. And a good call. Shaughnessy had her leg up in the goalie's face. And the Bobcats come right back on the attack. And we're getting a little bit of rain here now.
I've noticed.
We've got the truck here on a diagonal, located down near the far end of the field away from the school, due to the fact that the administration here now has a scorer shack that they're actually not even sitting in today. They're right in front of the scorer shack. But I imagine if it starts raining harder, they're going to move inside that building.
I would think so. If you get inside the building like that, your view is blocked a little bit, so I'm sure that's why they're outside.
Chase. She's beating Coyer to the ball there, and Coyer pushes off Amanda Chase, so it'll be a Bobcat free kick down in the far left-hand corner. Coyer steps up. It's got to be 10 yards off the ball.
Short 10.
Well, it didn't look 10 from here. Well, Rabideau gets it over the head of Coyer. A good kick. Loose ball's picked up by Beatty. Beatty down the right side now. And the defense for the Cats, Elizabeth Pasha, will let that ball go out of bounds. Goal kick. Darcy Rabideau takes the goal kick. That's picked up by a Peru player. I believe that was the scorer, Boyton. Boyton looking to go back inside to Beatty, but it's cleared by the Bobcats. Kirsten Sheehan or Amanda Chase. They get it up to the left wing. A nice pass by Sarah Dupree up to April Miller. Miller's across midfield. She's trying to spring free. Shaughnessy just a little bit too far ahead of her on the right side. Sends it back into the middle. Sheehan's there. It's off her side of her face. She's going to go back to Rabideau. Rabideau, nice move around Beatty. She's looking for Sarah Dupree on the left side. And Ruth Hamilton puts it up to midfield. Amanda Chase goes to the right wing with it. And who would that be? Number 6 for Peru, clearing it out. 6 is Fulton. Hamilton now comes across midfield, but that pass is picked off by Darcy Rabideau. Rabideau, little stutter step, gets Shaughnessy free. Shaughnessy takes the shot. That hit the goalie in the hands?
I don't think so.
Yeah, it did. Referee called it a corner kick. Corner kick for the Bobcats. Okay, the Bobcats for the corner kick. Darcy Rabideau will take that. She's taking corner kicks, goal kicks. And unable to get a good swing on the leg there. Ball goes out of bounds. Goal kick for the Indians. I don't see a number on the back of that goalie. We don't know who the goalie for the Indians are. Oh, that is. That's a handball. Boyton stepping in front of that attempted shot by Sheehan. And Rabideau will take this one. It's a direct kick from approximately, it looks like maybe 20 yards out, just outside the 18. There's the shot. Oh, and the goalie. A little chip on goal, going for the far corner. Makes the nice save for the Indians. And the score remains 1-0. The Bobcats, though, since the goal has been scored, have applied great offensive pressure here. That's Everett. Everett with a move inside. Fulton helps out. But Molly Felch is there to keep the ball in. Ball bouncing around. Loose ball here now. Number 12 picks it up. That'd be Hughes for the Indians. Hughes tries to send it down the wing. But Butterfly Blaze puts it up the right side. There's April Miller now with the ball. Top of the 18. And we got another handball. April Miller having her arm up around her belly and chest area. Self-defense, but in that position, the referee's going to call that. They give an offensive advantage there.
Close to the goal.
Yeah. Sheehan now with the ball. At midfield with Rabideau. Here we go again to Jamie Shaughnessy. Been using her most of the day. What do we got? Another handball. Looks like it's against the Bobcats this time. Everett will take the kick. Short kick. Picked up by April Miller. April Miller, number 3, out to Shaughnessy. She tries to cut it back inside, a little too much on it. Butterfly Blaze trying to help out. And Hughes will clear it out for the Indians. Uses her left foot. Felch picks that off. And the Bobcats are keeping the Indians hemmed in their own end at the moment. Some good work from Shaughnessy, Miller, Blaze, and Felch. And now we go to the left side for Peru, and Elizabeth Paja has to kick it out of bounds by Hamilton. Subs coming in. Number 21, Chaper, will return to the game for the Indians. And Hughes is out. Who's that number 20? Brussel. Looks like Brussel plays the sweeper position for the Indians. And a handball called on Vidi, number 14. A lot of handballs here today, Calvin. I don't know, maybe the cold weather has something to do with it. They're keeping their arms up close to their body. Oh, nice skip by Shaughnessy. And Everett has to come over. Kicks the ball out of bounds right there in front of the scorer's table. And 4 subs come in for the Bobcats. Shaughnessy. Kylie Felch is in the game with Missy K.A. Looks like Angela Curry and Missy LeClaire. And that group picks up where the other group of Bobcats left off, moving it into the offensive end. But Hamilton now at midfield on the punt from her keeper. And a chase. Being watched by Delora. She pushed it outside. And she kicked it off, Delora. Chase did, so NAC throw. Angela Curry getting sent back by the referee. Curry, the ball never came in. Curry says, somebody else throw it, I don't want to. And Molly Felch will try it. A couple Felches out there. Molly and her sister. There she is. Got a head on it. Curry trying to clear it, but Boynton picks it off. Boynton with the goal. Oh, nice move there. I didn't see that. I haven't seen that one before. Chase steps in there and gets it out of there, away from Vidi and Boynton. Nice defensive play. There's Fulton now with the ball. At midfield, she sends it over to the right side. And Tiffany Leonard, she's going to send it down the left wing to Missy LeClaire. LeClaire turns it in, puts it in the box, and the keeper for Peru picks up the ball on the 18. Beatty out to the wing. Coyer. That's Tiffany Leonard taking it away from Coyer. And Brusso now for the Indians. Leonard steps in front of that. Kylie Felch. She trying to Send it over the right side. Bounces off Hamilton. And Molly Felch puts it back out to the left side. Missy LeClaire. She's trying to get around number 5. Oh, that's Campbell, so that's not the goalie. We'll have to guess again. Oh, process of elimination we'll get down to who the goalie is. Or at halftime we could always find out. And the ball's bouncing around here in the Bobcat end. Angela Curry, she says, hey, get out of my way. Curry getting a little physical out there. All right. Nothing better than physical girls soccer. Boynton, she's scored before, and not this time though. Sails it over the top of the net. Goal kick for the Cats. I'm on top of the world when I'm on top of the truck. What movie was that out of? You remember, Kelvin? What movie? I'm on top of the world, Ma. James Cagney in White Heat. Yeah. Dying in the tower. He's up in the tower. John Rabideau suggested I stand on top of the truck and we drive it back and forth behind the goal. We have a goal cam, soccer goal cam.
Sounds like a good idea.
Just have to get some duct tape out. Strap me down up there. And the Indians trying to mount some offensive attack here. And Missy K attempting to clear it out, but Hamilton just inside the Bobcat end pushes it back at the defense. And that's out of bounds right here in front of us. 16:48 left here in the opening half. The Indians on top 1-0 on the strength of a goal from Boynton. That'd be Beattie now at the ball. Beattie with the left foot. Gets by Sheehan, but she's able to recover and sends it up the right side. Kylie Felch. Boynton steps in front of her. Boynton back to Fulton. Fulton in on Sheehan and out of bounds. Tracy Rabideau knocks that ball down. Ooh, Molly Felch. She gets a foot on it. Kicks it out of bounds again. Boynton's there for the throw in. Indians and Bobcats. Varsity girls soccer action. Bobcats have won 2 close games, and then they've lost a couple close games. And they were able to beat Mariah 3-0. So they stand at 3-2. I'm not quite sure what Peru's record is at the moment. Oh! Jamie Shaughnessy was tripped. Missy LeClaire, or Missy K now, pressuring Fulton. Fulton uses the left foot. Jamie Shaughnessy picks up that loose ball. It's inside to Missy K. And Everett clears it out. What are you filming now? The Sheehan's, yeah. Tim's a windbreaker today. He's breaking the wind, so his wife's standing behind him. What a good husband. And he cooks dinner too. Well, there's more and more. Everybody, it seems like every guy I talk to cooks dinner. I cooked dinner today before I come over here.
What's on the menu tonight, though?
On the menu, we got chicken breast with stuffing over the top and then gravy on the top of that. Cook it at 350 for about an hour.
We'll have to trade recipes sometime.
It's good. I like, all the kids like it. Easy meal to prepare. Use that stove top stuffing.
Chicken breast from Sam's Club.
That's right, chicken breast from Sam's Club. $2.39 a pound. Can't beat it. What do you mean? That ain't expensive. That's cheap.
$2.39 a pound for chicken?
Chicken breast, yeah. Go down to LeBear's. It costs you almost $3. It's over $3.
Oh, wait a minute now. Let's not pick on the Bears. It's a fine place. Yeah, now we know what the disclaimer is on, Bill.
Well, you can, when it's on sale, it's $1.99 a pound.
I think
for boneless chicken breast, well, you can't go wrong.
Okay. From now on, I'm going to buy it at Greg LeBaire's.
Did you ever try to, not Greg LeBaire's, that LeBaire's in Plattsburgh.
Oh.
LeBaire's Meat Market.
Oh.
Okay, let's get this straight now.
Oh, you better get it straight, yeah.
I'm not talking about Greg LeBaire's. I don't know what his chicken breast cost. LeBaire's Meat Market. They got a new owner down there now. Oh, there's shot. Now we're back to the soccer game.
Oh.
Meanwhile, on the field, goal kick for the Bobcats. Don't ask me what's for dessert. That's my wife's department.
Twinkies, probably, huh?
I also make a chicken surprise.
I'll bet they're always a surprise.
You're surprised there's chicken in it. Okay, Peru's in the penalty area. Pasha kicks it off, I believe, Delora. And it's going to be a... No. Yeah, it is a goal kick. I thought I hit Delora. Goal kick off the foot of Morrison. Shaughnessy skips it up. And now Miller using her speed down the left side. Miller pulls up. She bounces it off, and who's number 7? Perez. But the Bobcats are the last to knock it out of bounds, or the last to touch it before going out of bounds. Far side of the field, throw in. 11:35 left here in the opening half. Tiffany Leonard, knocks it into the belly of one of the Peru Indians. Beatty picks it up in midfield. That's number 19 battling. That's not. How do you say that name? Demoody? No.
Dermody?
Dermody, like dermatologist. That's what I gotta think. Dermody. Leonard offering her throw in. That hits Bruce Hull. Shaughnessy with the head. Boynton picks up the loose ball. Boynton, the good moves for Peru. She sends it down the right side. That'll probably run out of bounds, and it does, and goal kick for the Cats. What are you filming?
I'm filming the Bobcat bench, because the Bobcat bench used to be on the far side, but since they moved the truck over here, Brian moved his bench over here.
No. This is where he sat all year.
Right, because the truck's over here.
No, that isn't why. For some reason, he sits here, and the varsity boys, they'll sit on the other bench.
He wants to be in front of the truck.
Probably one of them girls, they don't want to be like the boys, or the boys don't want to be like the girls things, you know?
Now, Brian figures if he needs some advice, he can turn around and ask you right back of his Bill.
Brian needs some advice.
And say, what should I do now, Bill? You'd be right here, right in back.
Well, that's why we got that disclaimer on there. And Brian Bouye is watching one of these tapes and listening to my advice.
I guess we would be in trouble then, huh?
He knows who to call. And Jamie Shaughnessy trying to pick up a little ground there. And the referee right on top of things.
9:22 to go.
That shaking on the field, you see, that's the referee. He's cold. They'll be in his long pants. Short sleeve shirt, yep. At halftime, Nubby's going to mug the other referee, take his coat away. Hamilton comes down the left wing. Felt's got a foot on it, but Hamilton's able to pick it up. And Delora is there to pick up that ball off in the belly of Leonard. It goes out of bounds here right in front of us. Shapur with the throw. Looking for Beatty in the box. Beatty pushing on number 23, Darcy Rabidou, and the call is made. Rabidou goes up the right side and out of bounds just inside the Bobcat end. Fulton with the throw. Elizabeth Pasha picks up that throw that got by Hamilton. Boynton and Shapur can't get that ball. And April Miller picks it up. There's a nice ball to Sarah Dupree. Dupree moving it down the right side. Chip across. But the left wing did not move up as quick as Coach Bouye would have liked. And we got a white direct. Number 9, Boynton, get called from a push from behind. Darcy Rabideau last time from 20 yards out, just chipping it in on goal. There's the chip to Miller. Oh, there's a shot. Oh, I thought that was in, but it's wide. Score still 1-0. 7.5 minutes left here in the opening half. Indians and Bobcats. All right, number 13 would be Coyer with the ball. She's looking for Beattie. A little collision there by Rabideau and Shapur. Shapur don't look like coming out of it. She's limping. Elizabeth Pasha. Well, I guess Coyer pushed first. Pasha pushed second. Tiffany Leonard with the throw, far side of the field. Jamie Shaughnessy getting some help from Kirsten Sheehan. Sheehan tried to give it back to her, and Beattie picks that off. Back to Boynton, a little give and go to Beattie. And Sheehan steps in front of that, but Beattie comes up with it. And she sends it in towards the goal. It'll roll over the end line. Goal kick for the Cats. Actually, this is a good day for soup. Nice hot soup. I'm glad I wore my long underwear. Standing here, I'm freezing. It was a lot warmer in Lime Mountain when I left.
I'll bet.
Sun was shining. Up in God's country.
What did you do, leave Sunday?
Lime Mountain and Cherubusco, God's country. Where's my Joe McComb? He filled in last week, you know.
I heard that.
How'd he do? Did you listen to it?
A lot better than the guy we usually have.
Where is McComb? I told him to be here. We'll get some of these NAC students. I'll let them do the play-by-play. Maybe I could start teaching a class or something.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think?
I think they could learn a lot from you, Bill.
Huh?
They could learn a lot from you.
Uh-oh, Hamilton, a loose ball.
She'll miss it.
Nice play by Morrison. Bounced off Morrison, hit Angela Curry, and come right back to Morrison. Oh, there's Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy with a nice head over, get by Fulton. Or Everett, though, comes over to help out Fulton. Everett turns it to outside. They're in the penalty area. Shaughnessy. Shapur comes back to help Everett. Shaughnessy still there. She falls over the ball. Angela Curry can't prevent Shapur from moving the ball up the field. Shapur up to Hamilton. Inside to Boynton. A nice move. And Kirsten Sheehan sends it back in towards the Peru goal. Darcy Rabideau now at the ball in the middle of the field. Shaughnessy got knocked down. Rabideau inside to Miller. Miller trying to go to Sheehan. Sheehan now, top of the 18. She's got one to beat. Oh, the left foot and a nice shot. Russo applying the defensive pressure. And Sheehan and the Bobcats on a nice offensive spurt here with 3:40 left in the opening half. 1-0's the score. Indians are on top. Bobcats have had their fair amount of chances. Petey can't get to that loose ball. Molly Phelps sends it up the left wing. It gets by Campbell. There's a nice cross. Shaughnessy, oh, just missing that. Falling down was Everett. And Boynton will clear it out of the end for the Indians. And Hamilton inside to Delora. Tiffany Leonard one back. Chase comes back to help out. Oh, what a save by the keeper. Morrison got a hand on that. How she did. Oh, but Hamilton picks up the loose ball and sends it into goal on the near side and makes it 2-0 with 2:54 left here in the opening half. Indians over the Bobcats, 2-0. Hooks up every night. Boy, I have this nice girly figure I got. Are we on the air?
Yep.
And I'm talking about that kind of stuff, and you're letting me, huh?
No stopping you, Bill. I've learned that.
Yeah. You won't be editing that out, huh?
No. Let's talk about Ruth Hamilton scoring.
Ruth Hamilton scoring.
Yeah.
Peru Indians.
That's the only thing she hadn't done on hometown cable. She's pitched some good ball games, played some good basketball games. Now she's put a goal in.
Now she scored a goal. She must be a senior.
No, she's just a sophomore.
Just a sophomore?
Yeah. 38 years old.
Bobcats had the chance to clear it more than once, and they were unable to do so, and the Indians capitalizing on that defensive mistake. Down to 2 minutes left here in a half. Bobcats have the difference in this game is they've been unable to capitalize on their offensive opportunities, and the Indians have. And there's a charge against one of the Indian players, I believe Coyer. She doesn't get 10 yards off the ball for nothing.
That's up to the officials, isn't it?
Huh?
That's up to the officials to make sure that happens.
No, it's you. Well, yeah, I guess it's up to them to make sure it happens, but you're supposed to move off the ball.
Yeah, but
and if you don't want to do it. It's a yellow card offense.
If you think you've got 10,
Hamilton applying some more pressure to Elizabeth Pacha, though. This time relieves the pressure a little bit, kicks it out of bounds. Shapur with the throw, looking for Boyton. Boyton gets it. Goes across the middle to Campbell. Campbell sends it in and picked up by Debbie Morrison. Shapur unable to. That should be a Bobcat throw. No, he didn't hear it. We heard it here.
The deflection?
The deflection. Fulton, the throw in. It's off Shaughnessy's head. Down to about half a minute left here. Rabideau heads it. Goes out of bounds at midfield. Fulton with another throw. She kicks out of bounds. Beatty was there. Down under 20 seconds. Beatty with the throw inside to Shapur. Charge against the Indians. Time will run out, though, I believe, before Boyton gets it off. 3, 2, 1. And there's the shot. But it hits Paja, and the half ends here with the Indians from Peru on top of the Bobcats of Northern Adirondack, 2-0 on the strength of goals from Ruth Hamilton and what's that Boyton character's first name?
Doreen?
Huh?
Doreen?
Doreen Boyton. This is Bill Chase and Calvin Castine for Hometown Cable. We'll be back for the second half action. Volleyball is right now in any other part of the state.
That's what they should do.
Are we on the air?
We're on the air. We're talking about the conflicting seasons here. Talking about the Ensemble boys. How tough it is for them to feel that they're the competitive.
That'll help, Larry, too.
Team with the football team out there at the same time.
Well, we better plug Greg LeBaire's deli. Yeah, Greg LeBaire's deli over here at Ellenburg Conrners. One of the best delis around. Good soup, good sandwiches.
And good service.
And hey, they got dessert there. They got dessert too. The magic bars, them are good too. Pumpkin cookies. Oh, but it cost $1 for 3. That's a bargain.
Greg, it's long since turned this show off, I'll tell you.
And there's our plug for LeBaire's Grocery in Ellenburg.
You're begging now. There.
Greg's not watching anymore, though.
Wow. Who is watching this channel anyways? 3 o'clock in the morning listening to me talk.
Nobody in their right mind.
All right. Somebody that can't sleep.
Nobody listens to them in the daytime.
Looks into that. Steve Paja. Steve, I wish I had some hair on the top of my head. Paja. Standing here.
He's going to come up here and pull some of yours off, Bill.
A lot quicker coming down than it is getting up there.
I'll be coming off the top rope here. Forearm smash, buddy. Say my neighbor you're dealing with, you know. Notice, we didn't even mention his name.
Everybody's neighbors in Lime Mountain.
Everybody's related to Lime Mountain.
I talked to your uncle there last Saturday, Bill.
Which one?
Cleveland.
Yeah, talk to him about Lime Mountain.
Yep. About your father going to Africa and all that stuff.
Yeah. Okay, the Bobcats are coming down in the end where the truck is now. April Miller trying to get by Everett. She's turning the corner down the left side. Pulls it inside. Everett kicks at it. Got a foot on it. And Miller kicks it out of bounds, and it hits the side of the net. 2-0 here. Peru Indians on top of the Bobcats. Second half soccer action here, varsity girls. Oh, we never checked to find out what the goalie's name was. That'd been too easy. We stood here in the truck and didn't move. Tiffany Leonard making a nice play. Hits April Miller in the chest. She sends it into the middle. And Fulton is there to clear it for the Indians. Up to Hamilton. Hamilton back to Fulton. Vitti in the middle. She'll beat Vitti to the ball. Shaughnessy picks up that. That's sent into the Bobcat end. Tiffany Leonard and Amanda Chase are able to push it back in. Up for the Cats. Miller trying to get around Brusso. A little push there. Miller makes the move. She's got the inside position. Oh, sails it over the top of the net. Good work by April Miller, the goalie. Sends it to Fulton. Fulton back inside. That's dangerous right there into Everett. Bobcats would have had somebody up there on Everett. Hamilton trying to get by Felch. And Felch with the throw-in. Inside to Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy bounces it off Shapur. Hamilton's there to help out. And it's still the Bobcat ball. Throw-in. Shaughnessy looking to throw it into the box. Rabideau just outside. There's a nice through ball. Oh! Jamie Shaughnessy trying to pick up Missy LeClaire on the left side. And the keeper gives it out to Boynton. Darcy Rabideau comes up with the ball. Does she? Campbell watching her. Yeah. Ooh, drop ball. Rabideau, Shaughnessy, Miller, Sheehan, Missy LeClaire all working hard here. Nice ball down the left side. Is that going to stay in? Yep. LeClaire with the ball. Gets through. Oh, the keeper for Peru makes the nice play. I got to sneeze. Delora now picks up the ball for Peru. She steps across to the Bobcat end, trying to get by Elizabeth Paja. Paja shoulder to shoulder with her. Cuts her and gets the inside position, picks up the ball. Looks to go outside with it. Paja now pushing it up. And a push called. Elizabeth Paja making the play and then pushed after the fact, must have been. Direct kick. Morrison picks it up. Morrison, one of our better punts of the day. And that bounces over April Miller. Miller now going to use her speed here. Goes inside. She's got Campbell. She's going to get the shot here. Oh, and a shot on net. Right at the keeper. And she quickly punts it out, but Rabideau picks up that ball. Rabideau with a move. Darcy Rabideau with a shot. And some good offensive pressure here by the Cats. Rabideau and Miller sending in good shots.
Some intensity out there, William.
Well, they've played. I thought they played really well on the offensive end. The Bobcats. They're just not finishing. They've had this problem the last couple of games against Beatmantown. Early in the game, they hit the crossbar twice. There's that sneeze I told you. Excuse me. Seemed like it took forever to come out. Wow. Fulton with the kick. Chase picked that up at midfield, but Beatty got that loose ball. Beatty, number 14. Amanda Chase steps in front of her, but Beatty got the body on Chase, so Bobcats with a direct kick. Their half of the field. Sheehan, the left foot. Well, that's Chase with a nice sliding play there. Gets it up to Rabideau. Rabideau outside to Curry. Curry can't get by Fulton. Rabideau now with the ball again. She's trying to go the other side. Campbell gets in front of that. Hamilton. Chase gets it up to Miller. Miller gets knocked off the ball. Oh, call for the Bobcats. Direct kick. About 40 yards out. Oh, they're probably a little bit closer than that.
What not? About 35 or 36 would be.
He's chipped, but the Indian defense on the 18. Sheehan comes over and helps out Amanda Chase. Sheehan again will pick up that loose ball. It bounces off Everett, and Campbell clears it up for the Indians. Delora outside to Hamilton. Hamilton on the left wing. Felch makes a nice play. And Hamilton goes inside to Boyton. Boyton into Delora. Delora trying to get by Chase and Pasha. Chase now with the ball. And she kicks it out of bounds. I wasn't even here. Sam was here. I don't know if he... My score thing was in the way, though. On the corner kick. Uh-oh, loose ball. Morrison is out. Coyer runs the ball down on the right side for Peru. Peru still with possession. Quick throw in. Into Boyton. Boyton being marked by Sheehan. Sheehan got her foot on it. Up to Miller. Miller tries to cut by Spur. Boyton picks up the loose ball. Sends it down the left side to Hamilton. Hamilton being watched by Felch. Inside, and Sheehan and Chase are there, and Sheehan clears it out. Fulton. She can't keep it in. April Miller. Everett. He's there to help out Fulton, or the other way around. Fulton's there to help out Everett. That's the way it's been all day for the Indians. Coyer is going to run down a loose ball. She saves it on the right side. We got a handball called against Peru. Bobcat kick. Everybody wants to know if your cameraman picked up that shot from Nick Chase from just inside the Peru end of the field on Friday. Open up the overtime. You know, did you watch the tape? Huh?
No.
According to Tim Reynolds, in the paper they put it in as a goal scored in only a second, elapsing on the clock.
Which is impossible.
Which is impossible, yes, because even the way Reynolds wrote it up, he made it sound like that Chase was the only one that touched the ball. And you need, someone's got to, in order for him to score, someone else has to touch it. You can't score directly off a kickoff. And actually 4 seconds went on the clock. There's 9:56 left on the clock, they said here. And Peru right now with a direct kick. And a push on number 10, Hamilton, pushing on one of the Bobcat defenders.
Oh, I know rules since you want to do that.
Well, that it happened in a game the other day. I'm refereeing Saranac and Seton, and a girl pushed one of the Seton players going towards the goal. And the Saranac coach come to us at halftime and said, she admitted to doing it, but she didn't do it on purpose, you know. Okay, she didn't do it on purpose, but she did it, and a penalty kick resulted from that, and Seton scored on it. Although she didn't do it on purpose, she did it, so you call it. Can't read their minds when they do something. Most soccer players will tell you when they commit a foul, they didn't do it on purpose. Oh, and you can tell those. Yeah, well, you can tell when one player's lining up another player. Sheehan with a good play there. Brousseau there. Brousseau battling with Shaughnessy, and Shaughnessy has to kick it out of bounds. Brousseau will take the throw in.
On a throw in, is there any distance that the defense has to get in?
You are supposed to, if you, you're not supposed to be able to move with the thrower. You can, you know, establish a position, and that's where you got to stay. If that thrower wants to say move a foot around you, you can't move with them. I don't believe there's an actual distance that you have to be from the ball, or even the end line.
I'm sure if there was, you'd know.
Or the touch line. That's right, I read that rule book. I got a 96 on my test this year.
Based on 1,000?
Based on 100.
Oh.
I read off my scores for the last 4 or 5 years on hometown. Boynton there hustling, trying to prevent Darcy Rabideau from moving it up. Butterfly Blaze, she picked up the loose ball. Boynton gets, this time, dumps Rabideau, but she gets caught.
I've seen Darcy Rabideau play, and I don't think Boynton put it down. I think Darcy wanted that call.
Well, we got a little exchange of words between the coach for the Bobcats, Brian Bouye, and the referee here on the near side.
Well, I haven't think if Darcy Rabideau wants to stay on her feet.
Loose ball. Shoot it, April. Oh, she hesitation there. And Sheehan. Sheehan kicks it over the goal line, goal kick. Number 11 coming in for Peru. That's Mayette. That's some of her first action that I can remember. And the unknown keeper with the kick. Remember the unknown comic?
Put a bag over her head?
Yeah. Maybe that's what I should do. Put a bag over my head. I could be the unknown commentator on hometown cable.
People recognize you guys.
Oh.
That one there.
What do we got?
Well, good. You're waiting long enough till the kid got hurt, you jerk.
Boynton and Rabideau collide again. What's the call?
Nothing subtle about that little push right there.
Some hard soccer here this afternoon. Shaughnessy with the kick.
Oh, there goes. Come on,
Loose ball. It's going to be a Bobcat corner kick. It's off in one of the, I believe, Fulton's head. I'm going to be the unknown commentator, and then I have to call you Chucky Baby. Mean Gene the Dancing Machine. Yeah, remember him? Yeah. What was the name of that show again? The Gong Show. Oh, we just been gonged. Well, that was the horn. Subs coming in for the Bobcats. Oh, it's a good throw. Loose ball. There's a shot. Oh, right. Everything seemed to be right at this keeper today. Bobcats have had a lot of shots. Missy LeClaire picks up that loose one of the punt. That's Everett in the middle of the field. Missy LeClaire moves up and gets in front of Vitti on that. April Miller now with the ball. Trying to give a through ball, but Everett picks that off. She sends it up the right side. Elizabeth Paja comes up. Gets by Mayette, but it goes out of bounds. Subs coming in. Only, what do we got? Looked like 2 subs came on, 1 for each team. Peru had possession. It shouldn't have been that way, but you never know.
Go, Kirsten, go!
Oh, April Miller trying to send Kirsten Sheehan up with a nice ball. Brousseau. Tiffany Leonard, though, dumps it right back in on the Peru defense. Shaughnessy and Brousseau. Corner kick for the Bobcats. Jamie Shaughnessy's there. She's going to take the kick. Loose ball, and the keeper for Peru picks up that ball as Sheehan and Miller are trying to get a foot on it. Keeper takes her time. So listen to her coach. And she's shaking it off. Still hanging in there. Miller outside to Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy going inside. Sheehan's there. And the keeper for Peru. She corrals that. Not a strong punt out. Jamie LeBear. And Tiffany Leonard right back in. LeBear got a foot on it, but Hamilton helps out. Elizabeth Paja yelling, "I got it." She sends it off Mayette, and a white throw. White subs coming in. Butterfly Blaze and Darcy Rabideau. You're over there reffing. Randy Lozier's reffing. Geez, I should have watched the JV game. I could have yelled at the officials. Oh, and a good ball by, well, did you see that off the ball activity? Fulton got ran over by April Miller. The ball that was sent in by Darcy Rabideau was picked up by the keeper for Peru. Campbell. Leonard, though, gets the ball back to the Bobcats. Cats with all sorts of offensive pressure here in this second half. 20 minutes left. They're still down 2-0. Chase gets a foot on it and gets it by Delora. Missy LeClaire and Campbell. LeClaire into Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy trying to go inside. Chase steps up to help out. And Hamilton will clear it out. All right, who's number 7? That's a new one. Perez. For Peru. Perez on the left side. Elizabeth Paja steps over to cut her off. Perez sends it across. And in on Morrison. Morrison with the punt. Up to Miller. Miller doesn't handle it cleanly, but able to run it down, and she gets it up to Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy gives it to Sheehan. Sheehan sends it into the left-hand corner. Missy LeClaire will pressure Brousseau. Brousseau up to Campbell. And Sheehan, she's there with the help of Leonard. Missy LeClaire now. And Brousseau. She's got Shaughnessy back, and Missy LeClaire makes a nice play and kicks it off Brousseau. It'll be a corner kick for the Bobcats. April Miller coming over. She's going to take this kick. Loose ball. Out of bounds. Another corner kick. First one that the keeper for Peru hasn't handled cleanly. Darcy Rabideau was there for a second. Ball at her feet. Well, Vitti, she gets a foot on it. And a chase. Heads it back in. Vitti again kicking it out. Felch and Delora. It's over to Mayette. It's at midfield. Perez now trying to get by Blaze. Butterfly Blaze with a nice play. And that was Shapur that kicked it in on to the Bobcat goalie. Fulton now over there on the far side of the field, trying to move it up to the left side for the Indians. She kicks that out of bounds. Rabideau with a quick throw up to Sheehan. Sheehan watching Hamilton. Hamilton, one of the goal scorers, has been moved back to play some fullback position.
Indians have the lead, and they want to stop the Cats from scoring.
And they've been able to do that thus far. Nice ball by April Miller outside to Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy will run it down. She's got two Indians watching her and one coming up on the back, but she gets a nice ball inside to Missy LeClaire. Good give and go there. A little miscommunication though. Had it going for a second. White subs coming in. Angela Curry will replace Butterfly Blaze.
Mark, here's a big throw.
You have to expect miscommunication when girls are playing.
Miscommunication. Oh yeah. Okay, there's a little play on words by Calvin. M-I-S-S. M-I-S though. Tell you one thing impressing me about these girls, how they use their left foot. I see the girls seem to use their left foot more than boys.
Probably went like that.
Man, it's getting cold. Leonard quickly puts that ball right back in. Shaughnessy. That ball goes off in Peru. Oh.
I heard a fan over there. Which fan was that? Oh, just tie it up.
I know all and see all. Said the game's tied up over there, JV game. Mrs. Sheehan wants to know how I know the score. I told her I know all and see all. What do you think, Calvin?
I think you got eyes in the back of your head, Bill.
I got eyes in the back of my head.
I've seen you officiate.
Yeah, you ever see me officiate? Oh, there's a good ball. But a little bit too much on it. Darcy Rabideau can't beat the keeper. She punts it up. Kirsten Sheehan hustling there, but the ball bounces up over her head and sends it down the right wing for the Indians. Mayette and Delora will put the pressure on Paja. She gets it up. Hamilton gets in front of Shaughnessy, but kicks it out of bounds. NAC with the throw. Shaughnessy quickly. A nice throw. The ball stay in. Oh, unfortunately it does not. The pitch of the field not in the favor of the Bobcats that time. Brousseau up to Mayette. Tiffany Leonard inside to Darcy Rabideau. Rabideau to Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy on Brousseau. Brousseau with a nice little move. There's Rabideau. Ooh, Rabideau. She got kicked or something. She shakes it off though. Brousseau. A tough cookie. Darcy Rabideau. Well, Shaughnessy, a little spin move. LeClaire. Help out. And Brousseau. Up to Delora. Chase. Knocks it out of bounds. She was up marking Delora tight. Who's 13? I forgot. How come I forgot? Oh, that's Coyer. I haven't said her name much this half. Chase got in front of that one, but it's sent in. Perez is there. Holly Felch looking almost like that could have been obstruction. She was running in front of Perez, enabled her keeper Morrison to get to the ball, but Tiffany Leonard hustling there and beating Mayette to the position where the ball was going to land, and she sails it out of bounds here. Oh, Boyton bounces it off the belly of Sheehan.
Get her, Kirsten. Atta girl.
Miller using that right foot, nice. Boyton's back to help the defense.
That's it.
Sheehan. Oh, boy, did she get away with a big 10 yards there on that throw-in.
Oh, come on.
Oh, good play by Kristen Sheehan when she threw the ball down. Made sure it went towards the goal.
Whoop.
Oh!
I was riding a blue shoulder.
Yeah, it looked like it rolled up on a hand of one of the blue players, but Shaughnessy kicks it over the top of the goal, and it's a goal kick. Nice direct kick from Sheehan. There's another little Shaughnessy. That Orlando Magic hat on. Patrick Shaughnessy plays on the Lime Mountain Hound Dog Mite soccer team.
Where? Right down there?
Right there.
Goes all the way to Lion Mountain to play?
Oh, he lives up there. Got some Shaughnessy's that live in Lime Mountain, you know.
Oh.
He's going to be one good soccer player. Old Patrick Shaughnessy. Only 6 years old, and he could snap off a shot for a 6-year-old that I find quite unbelievable myself.
Well, 12 years from now, we'll remember that statement, Bill.
You will. I'm not quite sure if he's going to end up playing here at NAC, though. He goes to Catholic school in Plattsburgh at the moment.
Oh, you're saying he might be a Seton Catholic?
Might be, you never know. That's his cousin Jamie out there. That's who he's here to watch. Pick up some pointers. Next time Sam Lashway comes up with his Mite soccer team to play us in Lime Mountain, I should film the game for you. That way you
yes, definitely.
put the Mites on. Mite soccer. All it is Rugsby miniature.
Magnetic ball, I've heard it called.
Jesus.
Wherever the ball is, the players are.
Yeah, I'll tell you. And then you get a pack of them, and all of a sudden the ball squirts out of the pack. Magnetic ball. That's a good way to put it. You tell them, don't go over on if you're playing the right side, don't go over on the left side. Sooner than you say that, and the ball gets kicked over there they all go.
Well, that's where the ball is.
He said, you're on the offense. Oh, Boyton there.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Yes. Boyton with their second goal. Bouncing it off the far post and in the net. So now it's 3-0. The Bobcats find themselves in a real big hole here. 10-12 left in this second half. Bobcats have been applying all sorts of pressure most of the half here in the offensive end, but once again, Peru makes an offensive run and capitalizes on the play. Boyton with her second goal. Okay, the beautiful Robin Chase standing down here, staring at me.
Wants to know what's for supper, Bill.
She wants to know what's for supper. And everybody over here on the right already told her.
You want to surprise her, and they already told her.
So, one thing you can count on when I'm doing the play-by-play, Robin will come over and you can always throw some words of wisdom at us. Compliments. Say hi and how you doing. 10 minutes left. Well, 9.5. Shaughnessy trying to send it out to Miller. Miller hustling there, unable to get to the ball. Good hustle, though. Never say die here, Bobcats. A lot of things could happen in 9 minutes. Tiffany Leonard, who's played well, sends the ball up to Miller. That's Everett. Miller watching her. And Everett kicks it off Miller. Coyer with the throw to Boyton. Boyton had Sheehan right on her back. Chase stopped that ball from going up any farther. Tiffany Leonard kicks it out of bounds. Number 24, DeGroat, is in up front for Peru now. And number 19, Dermody. I said it right that time.
Nice job, Bill.
All right. So I thought a dermatologist first.
Whatever works.
I'm being ratted out over here to my right. Mrs. Sheehan. Got my wife's ear at the moment.
Well, we won't let them listen to us anymore, Bill, if they're going to be like that. Tell Robin
That's
everything.
right. You people aren't going to be able to stand here no more if you're going to just repeat everything that's said. Bobcats have actually played well, I think. What do you think? Is that a wrong assessment?
No. They've done everything except put the ball in.
All right, they've done everything but put the ball in the net, and then a few defensive laps in the first half, particularly. Boynton, though.
Well, I don't know. You know, you take that first goal that Boynton scored, that all of a sudden she turned and shot.
Yeah, that was she's made some nice moves.
Hamilton did a nice job on her goal. You know, I don't.
Well, that should have been a goal. Hamilton, that ball should have been kicked out of bounds or cleared. The Bobcats had about 3 opportunities to do so, but unable to. Missy K pushing up on Everett. Everett, Fulton, Brousseau have played strong fullback positions for the Indians. Boynton with 2 goals and Hamilton with the other goal for Peru. They've got a 3-0 lead and with just under 7 minutes left in this game. The Bobcats, after winning 3 in a row, look like they're on the verge of dropping their 3rd in a row. And they've got a big Division II contest coming up. Thursday afternoon, they play Tupper Lake here. And Tupper Lake currently, I believe, is in first place in Division II.
That's a must-win there. And they'll have one more chance against Tupper later in the year.
On the paper, they wrote that up. They wrote up Northeastern and Tupper as like they were going to play again. Did you see that?
I didn't notice that.
Northeastern only plays them once.
That's right.
And that was up in Tupper, right? They won.
Yeah, it wasn't.
They won 5-2 up there. Oh, Missy K. Oh, and a delayed offside call.
Now, in the past, Northeastern and Tupper might face each other again in the sectionals, but not now. The Cougars are a B school.
Right. Okay, Debbie Morrison coming out to prevent DeGroat from picking up that loose ball. There's the punt. In the middle of the field, Sarah Dupree. She can't get by Boynton. Boynton again. Got her belly on that ball. April Miller unable to push the ball out for the Cats. It's Mayette now on the right side. Mayette sends it in to the penalty area. And Morrison using her speed, beating the group to the ball. Ball still in bounds. Goes out of bounds. Throw in for the Cats down in the corner. Pajot, quick throw. Brousseau, though, beats Blaze to the ball. Jamie LeBaire bounces off the group. And she clears it up. And it's quickly sent back in by Hughes. But it'll go over the end line. Goal kick for the Bobcats. Calvin broke out his glove here. He's got that Michael Jackson look now. One glove on his right hand.
It's chilly, Bill.
It is chilly. We didn't get a frost, though, last night, did we? Didn't get quite as cold as I thought it was going to. That looked like it hit Brousseau in the hand there.
What time did you get up, anyway? Grass was white where I was.
Oh, yeah? Well, now not in Malone. I got off work. Nice ball inside. Jamie LeBaire unable to get the shot on goal that she wanted. April Miller picks off that clearing attempt. She sends it in on the goalie for Peru. And she scoops it up. She has done so most of the game. Punt bounces off the forehead of Boynton. We're in overtime in the JV game. It is 1-1, so I was correct.
Again. We expect nothing less from you, Bill.
The tally of how many times I'm correct and how many times I'm wrong is just one outweighs the other one by so much.
You're right again, Bill.
We won't say which one is in the lead, though.
No. All we'll say is, by being right that time, you close the gap.
Yeah, there we go. Maybe I could make a tape like Don Cherry's Rock'em Sock'em hockey tapes. Bill Chase's Volume 1 being correct.
And chicken prices.
Well, what do you want? On local access, you get it all.
That's right.
Wouldn't it be nice to be watching a Major League Baseball game and they talk about that kind of stuff too?
Phil Rizzuto all the time.
Yeah.
The scooter.
Could be worse.
How?
Sarah Dupree hustling there. Ball sent up by Missy K.A., but Everett clears it up. Tiffany Leonard sends it back to Everett, and she kicks it out. That was DeGroot trying to do something with it, but it ended up going in the wrong direction. Hughes is over on the far side of the field with Missy K.A. Missy K.A. with a steal in the middle. Felch is there. Kylie Felch just kicking the ball wide. A nice play by Missy K.A. and Felch. Ryan Bouye is going to elect to finish off this game here with not all his starters, but he's made some switches here, giving some people a chance to prove their value to the team, and they are doing just as what the starters were doing, keeping the Peru hemmed in their own end, and like the starters, unable to find the back of the net though. Darcy or April Miller, she's back on a sweeper position. Nice ball by Dupree, up, and Kylie Felch with a strong shot on goal, and it skips into the goalie.
Less than a minute to go, Will.
Well, we're down under a minute, folks. And unfortunately, it looks like the Indians will come away with the victory here today. And the Bobcats, like we've said, will play on Thursday afternoon against Tupper Lake in a big Division 2 contest. Tupper Lake and the Bobcats. The Bobcats will come out of this game with an even record of 3-3. There's 3 losses. All to Division 1 opponents. Beatmantown, PHS, and now Peru. They were supposed to play AuSable on Saturday, but that game has been switched. Something up with AuSable Saturday games, I guess. The NAC boys were supposed to play too on the 19th. And Boynton gets taken down, and time is going to run out. They switched the 19th of October game for the boys to the 21st. Must be they want them all to go to the football games.
Must be.
Oh, the horn sounds, and that'll be no goal.
No goal.
No goal.
Has to be in before the horn.
Boynton with a heads-up play.
In
quickly.
basketball, that would have counted, Bill.
In basketball, that would have counted. Yeah, well, in soccer, the horns went while the ball was in the air. So Boynton ends up with 2 goals. Bruce Hamilton with the other goal, and the Peru keeper with a shutout. The Peru Indians over the Bobcats of NAC, 3-0. The Bobcats, as we've said, played well offensively, did everything but put the ball in the net. And they'll be waving at me. I don't know why.
They left you something over there in the door, in the window there.
All right. This is Bill Chase and Sam Castine, or Calvin Castine for Hometown Cable. Every other time is somebody different here. And remember, 2 times in a row, the same Castine.
Oh, that's right. But it's always Bill Chase.
But it's always Bill Chase. Well, on Friday, we'll have Joe McComb here, a junior at NAC, to help me out when we do Saranac and NAC boys.
Something to look forward to.
Okay, everybody, have a good night and good sports.
This is Calvin Castine. We're at Clinton Community College. It's the 25th of September 1996, and we are here for a game in progress. We're in the first half of the Paul Smith's at Clinton game. The Paul Smith's keeper just made a nice stop. Don't know if there's anybody local on the Bobcats roster. That's Paul Smith's. That's because we arrived here late and don't have a roster. But the Cougars, we have a roster for them. And we'll share that with you in just a moment. Cougars have a kick. This is just Bayshard. We missed the goal kick. The ball is loose. It is finally put in over on the far side. Let's get a number on that young lady. It's number 7. That'd be Stephanie Wheat. And we got here just in time to get the Cougar goal. They lead it 1-0. That Cougar goal started with the nice kick there by Bayshard. And the Cougars were able to finish it off. I'll give you the roster for Clinton. Michelle Lasher from Osable Valley wears number 23. Nicole Nolette from Elizabethtown Lewis wears number 11. Tina Mason from Osable Valley. She wears number 3. Heather Jenkins from Fort Ann wears number 5. Looks like Kevin Prey's found an injured player out there. Kevin Prey and Steve Tolosky are the officials. So there'll be an injury timeout. That'll give us time to read some more names. Sherry Evans, 33 from Peru. Jessica Bayshard, number 21 from Northeastern Clinton. Laurie Picard, number 19 from Northeastern. Kirsten Dixon from Syracuse. She wears number 27. Goalie is Sarah LeBert, known to everyone as a Psycho. She's the goalkeeper. She's from Northern Adirondack. Georgina Skip is number 9. She's from Milton, Vermont. Stephanie Wheat, number 7 from Peru. Elaine Dixon, number 31 from Beekmantown. Char Sprague, 15 from Mariah. And Ann Blair from Saranac wears number 35. Our original schedule called for Saranac Lake at Northeastern today, but they've moved that home and away site dates on that. So the Cougar boys of Northeastern are at Saranac Lake today. So that left us free to come here. We had another option that we could have gone somewhere else, but there's a few of these families that are faithful supporters, and Jess Bayshard's father just taped the game for us over the weekend while we were busy in Lion Mountain talking to some of Jess's distant relatives, or at least one of her distant relatives, talking about the miners from Lion Mountain and all the mining operation. We have a corner kick. That is probably Dixon. It's right in front of the net. If there had been a Cougar there, it would have been in. Wow, perfect kick. It's stating the obvious to say that the Cougars should have put that one in. This will be a goal kick. Bayshard will throw it in. Cougar throw in. Goal kick.